You don't win. You don't want to see that.
You're wrong. I do want to
You
see.
want to see
I
you
want to
want to see a
see Kermit
frog.
and Miss Piggy fuck.
You want to
I
see a
think that would
frog fuck
be
a
hella
pig.
epic. That would be
Yes.
hella epic gamer moments.
He would just kind of spill semen from his little pouch onto her fucking pussy because that's just how it is.
Whoa! I messed it up. Oh no. Okay, I'm back.
That'd
What's
be
up?
lay epic. So what's going on? What's up?
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
How it do? How it be?
Oh, you know, it's just I gotta work on my diet again.
Yeah, I
Cause
think we all
the past 2 days I've had nothing but like Slim Jims
do.
and monsters, and my stomach is royally fucked up.
Yeah, I bet it is.
It does not feel good at all.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Andre's a girl now, so that's cool.
Yeah,
One in the last episode and episode prior to that and one prior to that. This
yeah,
is
man. I
nothing
go to
new.
Chicago for a week, and you really bite down hard on this thing, huh? Pride Month did you in, dog.
You got to do it up. It's Pride Month. You got to do it while it's Pride
You
Month.
gotta, you gotta do it up. It's true. Yeah.
It would be weirder if I completely let my Pride Month pass and then decide to do this in July.
Mm-mm.
That would be gay.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Mm.
Hmm.
We used to have a ethnic perspective. Then we had a
Yeah.
I don't know what you would call gay people
What do
in
you
that
call gay
form.
people?
Would that just be a gay perspective?
uh,
We had an
yeah,
ethnic perspective, a gay perspective, and now we have a woman perspective.
a trans,
This is
perhaps.
not this is not a woman perspective.
Because
Still a dude.
you hate women.
He
What?
does.
No.
It's true. I've seen it.
Why would I hate women and then proceed to dress like this?
Because you're trying to
Like,
be one. You're trying to be better.
No. It's like, fine, I'll do. It's like all these women suck. Fine, I will do it myself. And then Finney Stone fucking models men just some fucking bullshit. There
That's
was a joke
exactly
there
what
and
you're
I missed
doing.
it.
You're appropriating woman culture.
I'm appropriating women culture.
Yeah. By do you
How
have
about now?
do you have the fake titties on too?
I have the fake tits and.
Yeah, he got fake titties also, Carter.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yeah.
I wasn't around for it.
He got like fucking A cups.
Yeah, and you're like, you should have got C's. I'm like, dude, he's 90
These
pounds.
are fucking expensive to me.
It's not gonna.
What is the
It's,
point of getting fake titties if you get A's, dude? That's ridiculous. Come on.
yeah, so
A.
they
You
can
gotta
look like real titties. He doesn't
Okay,
want to buy
okay,
something for a bunch of money and then look like a fucking alien.
The
It would be
system. Okay,
stupid.
small
it was A to
small
B,
bitches can have
B to
big
C.
tits.
C's alone.
Not like
It's
naturally.
Oh yeah, naturally they can.
Absolutely naturally. But like not
I'm not-
Mateo. Look at him.
He can
I
have
got
big. He can have
prosthesis.
some good genes and get those big, voluptuous tits.
Mateo, would you say that your mom has ginormous mommy milkers?
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that.
That's a
Okay,
yes.
yes.
That's an absolute yes.
Absolutely.
His
So
mom
maybe
has bazongas.
he wants to pass as realistic. He can't have these just giant. First of all, they're heavy. How do they weigh on you? Does it go around you like a
It's
bra?
hot. It's super
I bet it
fucking
is.
hot.
Do
But
they stick on, or
is it
is it
fair?
like a thing where you have to put
Is it
over
like
the
a bra?
shoulders?
No, they stick kind of.
Okay.
I feel like there's supposed to be like a point where I could add adhesive. I don't.
See, I
'Cause
feel
I
like
don't
if
want
you
that.
got like really big ones, they wouldn't work well.
Oh, they wouldn't. You just need a really strong ass bra.
Dude, those like no strap like bra things that bitches have, they look like they suck.
They do.
Yeah,
Where they
bras
just,
kind
where
of
they
like
just
this,
like stick to the tit. That looks awful.
Yeah,
I don't understand how those work. That is
it's crazy.
That's the mastery of science and how far we've
Well,
come as a
instead of like using
civilization.
the upper straps to pull them up, what
Not,
it's doing
not
is
gonna
that
lie
it's just
though,
compressing them to the chest.
bras kind of look like they suck. Just a little bit.
Dude, you've been on this for like 3 weeks now.
Bras look like
Right.
they suck. They
He's
look
fucking
horrible.
right.
I would not want to wear that all fucking day. That seems like it would be
Yeah, you
ridiculous.
hardly want to wear a shirt.
It's true, yeah. So that works out perfectly for me.
I mean, he can kind of say he has tits.
You're on this. You're on your tirade where you tell women what they can and can't
No,
wear.
I do not tell them what they can and can't. I think a good bra looks nice.
Yeah.
I'm not
For sure,
speaking to the
myself,
comfort
speaking
of
of-
it at all.
Yeah, but then when I say they look uncomfortable, then why do you immediately argue with me on that?
Because
not speaking to the
what is the
comfort.
point of me just going yeah?
I don't know.
Then we have nothing.
Okay. I guess.
I have to be contrarian.
You don't have to be.
I
You
absolutely
think
have to be.
you don't have to be.
No. I have to be contrarian or else we will never develop anything. You
I
think
don't
the
think
world would be a better place if everyone just agreed?
a little bit.
No, it'd be shit. We'd never get anything done.
That's not true. We would all agree on what to get done.
And nothing would happen.
And everything would happen. We would be in the space age by now.
We are in the space age.
That's true. Yeah, we just made Space Force, kind of. TM.
Yeah.
Name pending, I guess.
Trademarked. Actually, I don't think they got the trademark because they
I don't
tried
think
to
they did. I
they tried
think
to
the show-
sue. They tried to.
Oh, The show won the suit, right?
Yeah. They tried to sue the show.
They beat them out, so
Yeah.
name pending.
Patent pending.
Yeah.
Like Andre's fake titties.
Call him Space
Do a
Ranger.
show.
Call him the Space Ranger branch.
Space.
Yeah, like Buzz
that would-
Lightyear.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, right?
That'd be pretty sick.
I know.
What about Starfleet?
Starfleet?
Yeah,
That's kind of cool. I'm into that.
that's Star Trek.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Captain's
Yeah, I got that
log
one.
Captain's Law.
What if we call
on
ourselves the
the
Galactic
SS
Empire?
Enterprise Starfleet Commander.
What about we start calling ourselves Astartes or Inquisitors?
I can't hear you. You're not close enough to your mic.
What if we start calling ourselves Astartes or Inquisitors?
Someone like I say that.
Starties?
Astartes. You wouldn't fucking get it. At least Carter knows where I'm coming from.
Starties?
Astartes?
Astartes.
Astartes nuts, bitch.
I don't even know what that means.
Damn, dude. You just
I
got
don't know what you're saying. I know you
It's
want me to.
Warhammer. It's literally what they call the big motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, dude, we're not nerds, all right?
Yeah, but I know Warhammer Fantasy, not 40K.
Yeah.
Fuck! Ah, damn it. Ah, damn.
And I know absolutely nothing.
I thought you
'cause that
dabbled in
shit
both.
Is
Yeah, I knew you didn't know shit. That's why I was looking at Carter when I said it. You would know because it all looks the same to you.
True, Trevor. He didn't fucking ask you, so you know.
well, I am here to engage in the conversation, so I might as well
Oh,
take part.
it's just between me and Andre now.
Yeah.
You gotta sit there.
Well, we'll see about that when I get my katana.
Andre, do you have a fake pussy? Do you have pussy panties? Or do you
Wait,
just
are you
go with
asking me or are you
classic boy?
asking him?
You have to go with the classic boy pussy.
Why would he ask me if you have a fake pussy?
Yeah, why would I ask?
Getting a shriveled up girl pussy over fucking Astartes. No, I don't have pussy pants.
What
I'm not
Okay.
fishing
are those a
pants.
thing?
I'm not fishing
Yes.
pants.
They
Pussy
were
panties?
They were, yeah. Sasha Baron Cohen got a pair for Who Is America, and he wore them like over his pants, and he made these dudes touch it. It was really weird. Like, touch my pussy panties. He was like framing himself as an Israeli commando.
Mm-hmm.
He was teaching people how to fight the Muslims or something. Like, touch my pussy panties. It was very funny to hear him say that.
That's
So
awesome.
she is.
What a
Yeah.
legend. Like he got that fucking like governor or whatever to say the N-word.
Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, it couldn't be any better. You got him to
Yeah.
take his pants down and walk backwards with ham and say you're gay and
Mhm.
shit.
There was
Yeah.
like a while back, like I think it was like Andrew Schultz on his like podcast or whatever. They were talking about how they feel bad for the people that Sacha Baron Cohen like exposes.
Memes are like pieces of shit, and now
Yeah,
people know that.
it's like, why do you feel bad for this dude who was a fucking part of like the political system? Who
Yeah,
is like, now we know he's literally not afraid to say the hard R N word.
yeah.
Like,
He's not afraid to say lots of horrible shit.
yeah,
As we found out, he has ridiculous beliefs, and he can be conned into doing ridiculous shit.
you
Kind of
should
important that we know that out of our
like,
representatives.
you shouldn't feel bad for that guy at all.
You shouldn't. You should be like, oh, thank God, we have somebody who is
Yeah.
clearly unhinged, out of politics.
This is a little bit different, but like that same thing with that like country singer dude who got caught saying the N word on like TMC,
Yeah.
and like all his fans are like, "This is bullshit." And then he posted like a fucking like he, instead of just like writing like an apology like on Facebook or whatever, he just wrote it down in a piece of paper and took a picture of the paper and
Yeah, that's
posted
what
that.
people.
Yeah, and he shared that, and like all his fans were like, "It's gonna be okay, dude." And it's like, fuck off. Shit sucks.
It kind of sucks.
Not only did he say the N word, but he's also the perpetrator of the worst music in the world.
Yeah.
I
Which
really-
artist was it?
His name was like Morgan Wallen, I think.
Oregon?
Yeah, he's a dude, and his name is Morgan. Isn't that pretty
Morgan.
suspect? I think so.
Yeah. Hmm.
Wallen.
Like more like Morgan Wallen, these nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got something he can wall on, you know what I'm saying?
And more like more gain my fucking dick in the walls of your ass, bitch.
Hell yeah, dude. He's gonna hear this and get pissed.
It'd be thundering outside.
Is it?
Yeah, it's thundering in my house.
I got nothing here, dude.
You're lucky you live in the thunderless zone.
Yeah. I'm protected by the Iron Dome.
Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah,
storms can get in or out.
yeah. The rockets shoot lightning before they can exit the sky there. That's impressive.
Science, bitch.
We can fight even God now.
Science, bitch.
He can fight God.
That's my Jesse Pinkman impression from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Mr. White, I don't want to suck your dick today. I just want to cook. You guys seen Breaking Bad? So this is
Little
falling
bit.
on deaf ears.
I watched
no.
like
Well,
the
yeah,
first
all you
6
watch,
episodes
Andre,
and
is
I stopped.
fucking anime, dude.
I watched
Of course
the
you haven't
first 6
seen
episodes of
Breaking
Breaking Bad. Shut the fuck up.
You watched the first
That's
six?
not all I watch. First 6 episodes.
Oh, but like
And I
before
start-
the good shit actually happens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had to wait 6 episodes for the good shit, I immediately just switched off
No,
and started
no,
watching
you
Community
don't.
again. I watched Community. I immediately, after season 6, episode 6, I just switched off and said, fuck it, I'm gonna watch Community.
That's
Because
because
at
you're
least then-
6 seasons in. And in the 6th season, like, the best people left the show. The writer and creator of
I
the
only
show
watched-
wasn't even a part of that season.
Yeah. I just continued watching because I was like hoping maybe, just maybe it gets better.
Yeah.
Maybe they realized their mistake. I held that
Yeah,
hope.
could
I
they-
didn't look touch
when
these
they
articles. Like,
literally
see-
fired the guy who created the show. Thought they were gonna make it better 6 episodes in.
I went in without any prior knowledge to the show. I was just told it's good. After I saw Troy and after Pierce died and Troy left.
Spoilers!
I-
Spoilers! Way to
It's
go!
old.
Way to go,
Yeah.
asshole!
Thank you very much. I
Carter
didn't
was gonna
wanna-
watch that show literally tonight.
I literally was.
no, you weren't.
Yes,
I
I
would-
was.
I went on like
believe you.
a date roughly, and
Oh, yeah?
all we did was watch Community, and like,
Ah.
cause she like wanted to watch it, and like I've already seen it like 8 times, so I'm like, of course this bitch has like seen it once already. So I was talking about when fucking Troy left the show, and she was like, "Oh, you just ruined that for me," and I'm like, "Oh, damn." and that's kind of that's.
Yeah,
that's
you
the
getting
story.
late. Getting late. That's it. Date over.
Now we watched for like another 2 hours. Nothing happened. So
You ain't get shit.
no,
Because you spoiled it for her. She probably would have fucked you or sucked you if
I
you
highly
had
doubt
not
that.
spoiled. If you had not
I was
spoiled
not putting off the suck me off vibes.
You were sitting there playing with your dick the whole time.
I was
How
not playing with
enticing!
my dick. I was playing with my
it,
belt strap.
you're just like
That's
sitting
It
there
different.
like,
looks very
yeah,
much
it's been
like you're
good.
playing with
All
your
right.
dick out of one's eye.
To be full disclosure,
That joke is
sometimes I wear a belt and it has a big loop, like not loopy, but flappy strap, and I like to fucking play with it. When I like to do
You
shit with my hands. I can't just sit there and not do
right on.
anything with my hands. It's
You
awkward.
sit with Trevor,
Yeah.
just tugging. He's just
Mhm.
tugging at the waist.
funny. He's tugging at it.
Yeah,
I
he
thought,
just
I
tugs
thought he was
at
like flipping it
it.
back and
It
forth.
literally
He's
seems like
straight up
he's
tugging
trying.
it. Oh my god.
I'm not sitting there
Just-
doing fucking this. Slow. If anything, I'm slow jerking it. All right.
Yeah,
That's still not
I'm-
good.
I'm
bad boy, bad boy.
I'm
Bad.
I'm edging the belt, so to speak, is what I'm doing. And yeah, but okay, so like, what's the problem? You clearly can see that it's my belt and not my dick. I don't see how this is an issue.
I don't think I
That
can.
like if you're not looking right at it, it looks like you're playing with your dick, and then you just do that for a long period of
I
time.
did it
It's
for like 2 hours.
yeah. I put up with it because we're good friends.
He's
Yeah,
playing
and
the
it's
long
also
game.
not a problem.
No, you can. What he's doing, he's conditioning. That's what he's doing. So he's getting people. He's getting people used to seeing this. So he can just start jacking off in front of them.
If there's
You're like,
anybody
he's playing
else,
with his. They'll just like glance at it like, oh, he's playing with his belt. But this time he's actually got. He's going hard on that dick.
I mean, if it were anybody else, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't. I would be like, yeah, that dude's super weird. He just like plays kind of with his dick the whole time.
It's not even near my dick.
You're playing with your dick.
It's directly on top of where your dick
No,
is.
it's like to the right of my penis.
It's
I purposely stage it to the right so it doesn't look like I'm straight up jerking off a giant boner.
Is okay, Cart. Is it like this slow?
Sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start asking
Sometimes
questions.
I'll just like I'll 2-finger pinch that bitch. And
Oh
just,
god damn. No, if it's one thing if you like just grab it and it's like incrementally like through the hour it just slowly moves up and then maybe back down.
no.
But if you're just going
What am I supposed to do? Sit there and do nothing?
yes!
No, I can't do
You're not-
that.
You can't
Get a
fidget.
fucking hobby
I
like the
fucking-
rest of us.
I can't even sit here and talk to you without doing shit with my hands. I've been spinning this pin in my hand for like the whole time.
Well, at least
Fidget.
you're not jerking yourself off, huh?
You're a
I-
fidgety boy.
Yeah, I have too much fucking ADHD and shit.
Oh, dude, did we
Is that
just
my
both
pen,
scratch your
bitch?
face at the same time?
What?
Is that my fucking pen,
This
bitch?
is- no, this is not your pen. This is from my tax guy.
It looks like the pen from my tax guy.
Yeah, mine's more red.
Oh yeah, mine's like
Yeah.
a darker.
Yeah,
Maroon,
bitch.
you got
What,
maroon.
Yeah.
what does that say? CPA. Well, I'm not gonna show you his name. I don't want to.
David Berglund, modern woodman of America.
Yeah.
None of the pen is made of wood.
I was like, I'm not gonna show the name of my tax guy.
And he just starts
you just
reading
I'm
off
you
the
just
saying the
read
screen.
it out.
But mine's a
guy's
different
gonna-
thing. Mine's a different organization. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cool.
Pray
Is
that
yours
guy
like
never
you have
reads.
like a whole company, right? Is your
I don't have,
company?
Pen company, but this
no,
is
not
like
a pen company with a tax dude.
oh no, I don't know. My parents, I vomit off them. It's so cool because like for most cases, like tax dudes will like do simple tax forms for kids for like free. Not kids, but like
Yeah.
if they're hired by parents, they'll just be like, yeah, I can knock this out in like
It's
10
in the
minutes.
familia.
Yeah, keep it in the family.
That's what my tax guy does. I go there with my dad, and he's like, yeah. Even like still, he'll like mine's like always discounted like $100.
That's
I don't
awesome.
have to pay him.
Probably just like super easy if you're like an expert at that shit.
Yeah, because
Like
mine's
being
just
a
like
computer IT guy, and then somebody's like, "While you're here, can you
Yeah.
clear my cookies?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna charge you for that though, because that's ridiculous."
that's why like if we get this to like a Patreon and all this stuff, and I'm gonna have to take all that shit to him. He's like an older dude, so it's gonna be like I feel like that's gonna be a hard thing to like do. And I'm gonna like show up with all these like papers from the internet, be like, I don't know, dog, you got to figure this shit out, because I don't know what any of this means. He's
The
like,
numbers.
this is
What do
gonna
they
be
mean,
like,
Mr. Taxman?
this is gonna cost you like $500 for me to do. And I'm like, all right, you are in the familiar, so I guess I gotta do it.
I gotta do this for you. You
Can't
come
go
to
to
me.
H&R Block. Fuck H&R Block. Off
You
rip,
come to me
fuck them.
on my 15-minute break.
Never
I
used
will
them.
do this favor for
They-
you.
They fucking put these little predatory shops in the Walmart when you go in there during tax season. They're like, yeah, we'll fucking do your taxes.
file
And
your
you're
shit
there
for
for
you.
fucking like 4 hours. It's not taking 4 hours to do taxes. When I see this dude, I'm
We'll
in
do
there.
your shit.
I'm not even in there 30 minutes, right? Went to H&R Block twice. Was there for like 2 to 4 hours. Ridiculous. And I had to pay him like $280. I had to pay him almost more than what I got back. And
Yeah, that's
I can't fuck with that. That's fuck H&R Block. This episode is sponsored by H&R Block.
sponsored by
HR block.
Fuck you guys. Thanks for the money, but
Yeah.
fuck you.
Speaking of taxes, H&R Block sponsored this.
Now that we're on the subject, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Andre's
love
laughing at his phone, not paying attention
Yep.
to anything we're saying.
it.
Captain's log. We're gonna throw the woman off the ship. She does not belong on the ship.
Fuck this bitch.
Her titties are not big enough.
Punch this woman to
She does
death.
not have big enough tits to be on the SS Enterprise.
These shits might not be real, but you're just
Worf.
gonna still judge me. based on
Rape
that
her
shit?
quick!
Rape her.
Quick.
Lieutenant Worf! Undress her!
Rape this woman.
Yeah. Take her down
Small.
to the forge in the dungeon.
Why would they have a dungeon on a spaceship?
They don't have a dungeon, they have a holodeck,
Ah,
which it can be a dungeon. A holodeck can be anything you want it to be.
oh fuck! You responded.
Like, Picard, he goes to the holodeck and he always goes back to his house that has like a winery in France, and he rides
Fucking
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
he rides the
shit.
horses around the grape bushes. I know
So
grapes
he
grow on a vine, but they're not called grapevine. Like, oh yeah, they are called like grapevines. But isn't that still like a bush also? Like the initial plant, it can't be a vine. A vine comes out of the plant, right?
I'll look it up while we talk
It's
about
like a
other
little shrub, if anything, like, but not. If you've ever seen pumpkins,
Because-
it's like a little flower bed, and then it's just a shitload of vines.
You might
all
be
the fucking
spitting
pumpkins.
straight fact.
Because, like, I know like beans start as like a plant and then they vine up.
Yeah.
So it's not a vine initially.
It says they can be grown as a bush, stem tendril climbing plant that grows upwards with vigorous overhanging growth. New shoots may grow 1 to 4 meters every year. It is usually cultivated as a shaped shrub with a growth height of 10 meters or more.
So they are bushes, but
I
they
think-
grow in vines.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm glad we got to the bottom of this great epidemic.
We went down the grapevine. Now we know where it starts.
Heard it through the grapevine.
Bugger in the boys' room.
Sucking dick in the boys' room
No, you don't know that. Oh god damn it.
does not surprise me. That's why you're dressed like that. Are you dressed like that so you can use the girls' bathroom?
No, just like, I'm not leaving my fucking
You
house.
can do it at Target. People freaked out about that, but you can totally do it at Target.
Yeah. You know what you can also do? You can also bring in a sword.
So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. This is my emotional support katana.
Yeah,
I need it.
I need it for protection
Yeah.
against robbers.
But that
And
guy
my
has a
inner
dog. Why
demon.
can't I have my katana?
Yeah, he's a
Katana
fucking
it's an
dog.
emotional
Dog
support
fuck
katana.
somebody up.
I need it
Dog
to feel
has
comfortable
mind.
as I just
Dogs don't kill
chop-
people. People with dogs kill people.
as I'm just walking through Target, chopping shit in the aisles with my
They cut
sword.
the bottles off the
Yeah.
thing.
Just
They're like, "Sir," and you're like, "I can have it."
yeah. You're not allowed to ask me.
You're not allowed to ask.
You're not allowed to ask me what it's for. It's none of your
Um,
business. I'm gonna sue you.
Here's my idea on the trans bathroom thing, right? Because that was a problem. They had big public
Yeah.
bathrooms, and people were like, "Well, you can't have." Here's my thing: just make a bunch of private bathrooms, and that's it.
Right.
Nobody wants to go to the bathroom with 7 other people anyway.
Yeah,
Just make a bunch of private
that
bathrooms.
takes
Feel
up a
way
lot
more
of
comfortable using it.
space.
Huh?
That takes up a lot of space.
Too bad. If you can't, if you're not going to be able to do it as a company, then maybe you shouldn't open the location.
Also, I think the majority of people that use bathrooms at like stores are kids. So
That's
like,
true.
it's not like a big deal. I don't think.
I don't know. You got a lot of people pissing, and usually, like when I go to the mall and stuff, there's like those dudes that are like middle aged and they have horrible diets, and they just be shitting. And that's it's just yeah. So I mean, like there are a lot of adults that do it, and mostly like
It's
just
because
completely like out of shape older gentlemen. To be fair, never been in the women's bathroom, so I don't know if that's a problem that goes
well,
across
that's
both
because at
genders.
the mall they be just sitting up there fucking eating Auntie Anne's all day in the food court.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah, that'd be
filled
true.
with pretzels and nacho cheese, like fucking pieces
Yeah,
of shit.
bruh, a little bit of Auntie Anne's good for you though.
Auntie, that's it's. They got pretty good pretzels. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I became a member of their club a long
Oh
time
yeah,
ago, and
no
I
kidding.
never went there since.
Yeah.
I didn't even do it for me. I was dating somebody at the time who liked to go there, and then I was like, they were like, "We get like discounts," and I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
And then like we're not together anymore, and I just never been back since.
Nice.
It's the same with like you remember the GameStop rewards card shit
Yeah, I
for
had one.
power?
No, I had like
Yeah,
the free
yeah.
version.
I had one, and then I went there, and I like went to use it, and they're like, "Oh, it's expired. You got to buy a new one." And I was like, "How much is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's like $50." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good, dog."
I'm good. I had a free one, and then they were like, "This one doesn't work anymore," and I was like, "Okay, then I don't have one."
Yeah,
And then my girlfriend chimed in one time. This is a long time ago, and she's like, "My dad has one though. You can use his number." I was like, "All right," and
yeah.
I did. There was no gold to that store. I'm not entirely sure why I started telling it, but
Mhm.
it was it was.
I used to use my brother's name and information at
Oh yeah, because
GameStop.
he be
Yeah.
18 or something.
Well, no, I was 18, but like they would still ask me, and I didn't want to go through the whole thing of like, I don't want to buy a new card, so I just use his shit. And
Yeah.
then they would ID me sometimes, and I'd be like, all right, well,
What the fuck?
suck my dick. And they're like, well, you're not your brother's name, and I'm like, I know.
I know.
I'm just buying it for him.
That is funny though, is that you're like opening these like store value accounts and
Yeah,
stuff and name, number, and email address. So he's like just getting all this all the time and he has
yeah.
no idea why.
Well, I didn't open it in his name. He already had one, and then
Oh, I see.
I don't remember
No,
how I got his information for it, but I did.
that should be what you do though.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
open
Just
one
open a
account,
bunch of accounts. And I should buy.
email and
Yeah,
number.
I should buy like boats and put them in his name,
Yeah.
so he has to pay all the taxes on it and everything.
It's very funny.
It's like, when the fuck did I get a boat? I'm like, oh hey, yeah, dude. We got a boat.
Funny thing. Funny, you're gonna laugh.
This is what you get for not texting me back when I asked you to go to lunch, dude. You fucking dick.
Not
We
texting
have
you
a
back
boat.
for like 3 days.
Yeah. Now you have to pay for our boat.
Our boat that we get to use.
By we, I mean kind of me, but like you get it.
Yeah, you can go with me 3 times a month. That's it, maximum. And each consecutive day counts as a time. So you 3 days at max.
How many times are you going boating within a month? I would imagine it'd be
As
only a
many as I
weekend.
fucking want.
I would
Yeah,
imagine it'd be a weekend thing because it's already a
No.
bitch to get it in the water.
well, if you're like me and Trevor and you're lazy slouches and pathetic puds who don't have jobs, you can go just whenever.
Whenever, any day, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You got to know where to take your boat.
To the lake?
Exactly. You got to take it to a lake. Don't go in the river here. The rivers here are shit. They're full of pollution and
Here
invasive
literally
species.
Yeah, the rivers here literally have some pockets of it have a flesh-eating bacteria that you need
Mhm.
to clean off your body before you don't don't do it. So you have to clean the flesh-eating bacteria off your body from the river. And like Trevor said, it's full of invasive species like
Asian
the
carp.
Asian carp, the aptly named Asian carp. That we put there, and now we're really mad about having it there.
Well, we don't know if we put it there.
Oh, okay. I thought
We
we
don't
put it
really
there,
know. We don't really
reduced the
know
population.
how it got there.
Really? I thought it was purposefully introduced to reduce the population of another species, but they
No,
don't have any predators.
that might have
Oh,
been it, but I don't think that
Oh,
was
fuck, I
what they
hate
did.
that. I
I
really
think it was
do.
like an accident thing that happened.
yeah. They introduced there was a rat problem in Hawaii once. This is a long time ago. I couldn't remember the date, but it was when white people found Hawaii and they thought it was tight. We accidentally introduced big rats there, and
Mm-hmm.
so like rats became like a massive like plague problem. So we introduced a natural predator to the rats, which was like a weasel-like creature. It's like a mink or something. We put it there. But when we did that, we fucked up because I can't remember which one it is. Either the mink is nocturnal and the rats there were not, or the rats were nocturnal and the mink was not. So the creature that was introduced to kill the rats almost never did because it
Yeah.
found other prey and it wasn't hunting at the time rats were active. So it did nothing to the problem. Now there's two species that don't belong on this Hawaiian island that are now there.
We should stick
It was
wolves on there.
it was big brain time,
Wolves.
yeah.
Wolves were killed both times
You
the other
wouldn't want
day.
wolves, though. You'd want like foxes, because foxes could eat both of those, like with no problem, and then it's
So
like not a large predator.
it's literally not the climate for wolves in the first place.
Yeah, no.
Nah, we shave them.
But
Shave them like
even
sheep.
like you don't want to like introduce wolves on like a small square mileage area.
No,
You
you
want to
don't.
introduce like small predators that won't eat humans.
Well, that's what you do. What you did. You do what we did in
Closer
South
to your mic,
Carolina.
buddy. Closer to your mic.
So you do what we did in South Carolina. We had a fucking boar problem, so we unleashed a shitload of coyotes.
Yeah.
And now we have all the we don't I barely can see any boar. We just have a shitload of coyotes. To the point that, and I believe I'm quoting this correct, you don't need a hunting license
Yeah.
to kill a coyote.
You don't
That
like
makes
anywhere.
Coyotes, yeah, are kind of a problem here too. I don't know about other states, but I know in Illinois, the people, there's just a whole heckin' dang lot of them, and people are getting fed up with them.
You have to have a hunting license because you have to be able to use a gun. So like,
They have a firearm.
I guess that you don't need a hunting license. You just have to have a FOID and shit like that.
Huh.
But yeah, they're required as they're like classified as like a nuisance animal, so you can just outright
Yeah.
kill as many as you want.
Because they travel in packs of fucking 12 and up now, and they're everywhere.
Mhm.
It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, you got to 3-round burst them.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that, but you can do almost anything else.
Yeah. You run up on them with a four-wheeler and blast them from atop a four-wheeler.
You can do that, yeah.
Chase
Unsportsmanlike,
behind him.
but sure.
Get a guy in
Actually,
the
I
bed
don't
of
know
the
if you
truck
can do
with
that. I think you might not be
I
able
don't
to
know
do
either. I know that it's pretty like the hunting rules are pretty stingy about stuff specifically like that.
For
I
sure,
thought
you're not allowed to hunt anything from a vehicle.
Yeah, I thought years ago they took off like a butt fuckload of restrictions on hunting coyotes, and I thought
They did.
from atop something was one of the things that was
What
instilled.
if I shoot from the car, but the car isn't moving?
You can't shoot from
Engine's
the
off.
vehicle.
Can't shoot from the vehicle. Maybe I'm retarded. Maybe it was a top. Maybe they let you shoot from a top horseback
I would
coyote.
understand like somebody
Yeah,
just
that-
driving
that
by
would
and just
make sense,
blasting
yeah.
rounds while they're running.
Because I know you're not supposed to hunt from a top horseback like that, but they might have done. I thought it was something like that. I might just be retarded.
Mm.
I mean, stupid dumb brain, because we don't use that word.
You're not allowed to use animals to like hunt most things.
Yeah, yeah.
Except for
I mean,
like,
that's like
except for like raccoons and stuff like that. You
yeah.
can use dogs. But
That's
you
like
can't.
fair. It's like you can just use a horse to like run up on
Yeah.
most animals. It's not sportsmanlike. It's not fair. It's kind of
Mhm.
weird.
I know because there used to be a lot of people who'd use dogs for deer, so they just let their dog loose, and they
Uh-huh.
would run through the woods and make the deer come out.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking whatever it's called, flush them out.
Hounding.
Yeah. There's dudes who use pit bulls. I saw videos of dudes. He uses his pit bull as a fucking as a helpful dog. So his pit bull, he's in like Georgia and like northern Texas area and Louisiana and all through there. So he hunts through all those areas for boar. So he takes his fucking pit bull and he unleashes his pit bull into the brush to grab male boar. The dog will bite them by the ear, and his pit bull is like half the boar size. He's just dragging him to the ground. It's brutal. The dude comes, and while the pit bull has the boar that's like twice its size down, no, he doesn't shoot him because that wouldn't solve the problem. They would just breed more. He cuts their fucking balls open and twists their nuts and cuts their nuts out. So they can't breed at all, but they're still males that will fight for territory because they won't be able to breed, but they'll kill younger males and shit and fight them for breeding rights, and then they won't be able to procreate. So this dude, I mean, I don't
Won't
like
the
the
lack
boar
of testosterone, like,
because the boar are like big rats. They're like a problem.
I
But
thought testosterone would like the lack of it, like by cutting his balls off, would kind
apparently
of
not.
kill that
They
sensation
don't.
of breed.
Apparently, naturally, they'll still fight for like breeding rights and shit, and they'll still like fight
If
younger.
my balls come back, I want this woman.
I
Die,
don't
young
think
pup.
they think about it like that. I think they've just bred before, and they have a natural like order to their life where they fight for breeding rights in their communities and shit. I can tell I'm boring the piss out of you guys, but
I mean,
uh,
honestly, now they can just fuck and they have no risk. No
yeah,
risk. They
I
can
hate
bust all they want.
I hate boar. They're one of the only animals you can actually javelin hunt in Texas, which I thought was cool.
Javelin hunt?
You can use spears to hunt them, which is
Oh,
like
dude.
fucked up because there's like a wide margin of error with spears. But I saw this dude, he's from a tree stand and he drops them on him and gets them and they'll fight for like 4 minutes before they die. It sounds horrible. It's a bad fucking time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I hate those creatures. They suck. They're big rats. But it sucks when I go. I feel like ever so slightly bad for the one that gets pinned down by a pit bull and then he just has his nuts cut off against his will. There's something where I'm like, ah, oh, fuck, that sucks.
I watched, was it, I guess it was an animal writhing in pain. I guess besides the fact that we shoot deer in the fucking neck
Yeah,
and they just run off and peel off and die.
it sucks.
I've
It's
seen the same thing with a guy. At least this guy was at least like heavily trained because he understands. He's going with a bow and arrow and he's hunting bear.
uh-huh.
And I've watched him just sit there in camo like against a tree all day with a couple of bramble behind in front of him and a bear walks up to the bait and he's looking at it and he's just like,
Yeah.
and he just hits it right in the heart.
Good.
But it's still alive because it just starts running and it just starts like,
It can only be alive for a few seconds if he actually
yeah.
hit the heart. Any meaningful way. He might have skinned it. I don't know. I'm just saying, its body, even though it's big and strong, if he punctured the heart in any meaningful way, the bear would only be alive for a few seconds afterwards.
That's not true.
Is it not? Is that
No,
adrenaline?
they can run for quite a while after that.
Deer can because they have huge adrenal glands.
Yeah, bears can too. Especially
Bears
with
have
a bow
huge
and
adrenal
arrow.
glands. That's awesome.
Because a bow
I
and
mean,
arrow,
it'll probably help
like
if
with
we
the-
start shooting deer in the heart.
if he was using a rifle, he would most likely explode the heart. So that would kill it pretty much instantly. But with a bow, it doesn't explode the heart. It'll just cut into it or stab it.
Yeah.
So like it'll
The
still
four
go
chambers are
for
still
quite a
firing
while.
off,
Okay.
but now there's just a really large pointy object stuck in one of maybe 1, 2, 3, or all 4 of the chambers.
Have you ever seen
Name
those
all the
bleeder
chambers.
arrowheads?
What?
Okay, so they're arrowheads that are designed like most of them are, but there's ones that function differently. So there's like some arrowheads that are little like I don't know what to call it. They're like triangles at points, but they come out into 3 separate blades.
Yeah.
And what they do is that if they puncture the deer but not deep enough, and the deer try to run away, they bounce and cut the fucking living shit out of it like razor blades. So they bleed more, so you can track it. But I've seen these ones. My brother used to have ones that when they puncture, if they don't go deep, there's little blades that come. They're like folded back and they come out and they grab the skin.
Yeah.
Like around the thing and they hold it so that when it runs, it just kind of shreds the skin off. It's
Mhm.
fucking brutal. It's fucked. It looks like a device that would be banned from hunting. I don't know if it is or not, but
No.
like it looks torturous.
You can use all that.
Like something from fucking Needlehead.
I've never seen needlehead.
You mean Hellraiser?
Yeah, it's Hellraiser. It's kind of hard not to call him Needlehead when the
It's
guy's
not
got
hard
fucking
Needle.
pins. Pinhead.
It's not
His
hard
fucking name's
to
got to be
not call
Pinhead
him
now.
that. The
I'm
movie-
calling him
The
Pinhead.
movie's called Hellraiser.
I don't give a
That's his
fuck. That
name.
man's got fucking sewing
He
pins
is
and needles in his
Hellraiser, right? Or
fucking
is his
head.
name Pinhead?
He's Hellraiser.
Nah, Pinhead.
No.
Needlehead.
Needlehead. Because they were like little, they would look like
He's-
fucking acupuncture needles just coming
They're
out
like
of the
nails,
open
dude.
wounds
What
of
are
his
you
face.
talking about?
What's fucked up more is
No.
You said Needlehead, and since I thought you were talking about something else. I didn't know what Needlehead was. I thought of Hellraiser, but I was like,
Yeah.
really saying Needlehead, which is a different thing. But Hellraiser was in my head.
I had to think about that.
Yeah.
I know. I realized
Needle,
needle was not the right word, but I was
No.
like, you still thought of Hellraiser, so I did my job. So I would
Because
get
that's
to it
the
eventually.
only other thing you could have meant.
No, I've always looked at that man. I'm like, you're not Hellraiser.
Yeah, you've always
You're
looked at
fucking
the,
Pinhead.
you always looked at his name and then the title of the movie and went, "It's Needlehead."
It's
'Cause for
Pinhead.
some reason-
Pinhead is what I called him.
You process information.
And
with
then
a
I always
broken
kept
fax
making the
machine.
jokes to myself, like, "Where's Dirty Dan? Where's Dirty Dan?" while watching the fucking movies. Point is, his methods of murder are fucking brutal, and it kind of like
I've-
just like things being barbed to the skin.
I've never seen
That's
a
what I-
Hellraiser movie.
It's a lot of like BDSM meets
Yeah.
fucking
We
slaughterhouse.
got a lot of Euro beats.
It's like
No,
if Slipknot made the movie The Crow.
They
I'm
did.
just kidding.
They
I'm
did
guessing.
actually. They did.
That's kind of what it looks like. I'm sorry, what? Really?
Slipknot did make the Crow. Yeah. Corey Taylor is the one that shot Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
That's what it. That's what
Yeah,
the
you
song
want
"Wait and
it?
Bleed" is about.
That's not his Slipknot though. That's
What?
Corey Taylor, but his other band, Stone Sour.
Stone Sour.
They're made of cars. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually what the song "Wait and Bleed" was about. It was about Corey Taylor shooting Brandon Lee.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
So awesome. It's so funny, man.
For legal
So
reasons, that is not true.
Yeah. So we can
I made that
cover
up.
that.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
I mean, if Corey, you see this.
What are you doing with the controller in
hey,
your hand?
Hey, buddy. Don't
What are you
beat
doing
the
with the
living
controller?
fuck out
I respect you a lot. Like a lot of your guys' stuff. I like your work.
You're not a not intimidating looking dude.
Yeah.
So just gonna cover my bases.
You're amazing.
You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
I haven't called you a skinhead looking motherfucker before, and like if you want to hang out, we should do that.
Yeah. I would never call you that.
Don't beat me up.
Yeah.
Don't hit me. Please do not bash me over the head with your fucking Fender guitar. Please no.
Say Fender guitar? Is that a real thing? I don't know what that means.
It's a brand of guitar. Yes.
Fender's a brand.
Oh,
I
okay.
literally looked at my bass and I was like, no, that's Rogue. Fuck. What's the
A
other
very
one? What's the
popular
other one?
band.
Luckily, it came to me. Fender.
Bass guitar.
Oh, they made my fucking amp. That's why. Why are like all guitar brands in the same fucking font?
Because it's cool.
I think it's fucking repetitive and stupid.
All right. How about you make one
Okay.
and see how well marketing is.
Watch
I
this
made
fucking
your
easy
fucking
marketing
brand.
it is.
Hold on.
makes a
I
guitar
made
and he
your
fucking
fucking
his
brand.
company like takes off and Mateo's super rich and we've been a piece of shit to him, so we just like
Fuck him.
just leave dust. He never talks to us
I
again.
wouldn't care. Fucking.
I would.
I'm literally right here.
What?
I'm literally right
Sorry, I
here.
was thinking about my katana again. Much cooler things than you dress like a woman.
Fucking, and from like where I'm sitting and what it looks like you're a redhead Seamus fucking inbred.
It does, yeah.
And you want to talk about getting a katana. So now you know you look less of like possibly wherever the fuck from the European colonies you come from.
I don't come from Europe.
Wherever your ancestors originate. Possibly Ireland.
I'm not
Yeah,
Irish,
maybe
which is
Scotland.
fucking insane. I'm literally not Irish.
But you're British.
Yeah, yeah. Well, partially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is European.
Yeah. But I don't count that one. That one doesn't count to me.
You go for the obvious choice, you Cameroonian
Yeah.
origins. That's what I would do.
Cameroonian, Russian, and
You are
Native
the
American.
furthest. We had this conversation last night. He is the furthest from Asian, and he wants to get a katana. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna cheap out and get the fucking like punched sheet metal punch out. That's what he's gonna fucking get. You're gonna get a $15.
Yeah, I'm
punch
gonna
out
buy a
sheet metal sword.
$15 katana, dude.
I don't care how much money you spend on it. You're the whitest fucking guy. I'm Asian. I still wouldn't get that shit.
You act like I'm gonna be dressed up in fucking samurai gear.
I don't
and,
give a
like,
fuck. The second you get your first katana,
That'd be so
you
cool, though,
fucked up.
I
Trevor.
would. I am
You
gonna buy
fucked up.
samurai armor
House,
too.
you're just dressed completely like a samurai.
I will get it. Yes.
That is so fucking neat.
He's gonna get Bushido armor.
Decorative pieces. It's gonna go in the same room as my Zen garden bonsai tree.
Yeah, it's awesome. That would be sick though. You have like your armor stand and like the katana sitting like right next to your little fucking Zen garden. You just have an I'm Asian room.
No, he
Pay
just has like
respect.
no. He just has like Aaron. Like he'll have it sit right behind him. So if anybody like fucking tests his pride or honor, he'll just whip it out and beat the shit out of him.
Who? Like who?
Like Aaron.
Who?
I've already said it. I can't go back.
Who?
I already said I
Yeah,
can't undo it.
I'll get on my futile Japan shit. If you dishonor me in my house,
Kyle
I will.
Japan?
Yeah,
You mean feudal
Futile.
Japan?
yeah, same thing.
Okay.
We just pronounce it differently.
Okay.
Feudal, futile, it's the same word, cunt.
What about
Not
fertile?
the same
Fertile
word at
Japan.
all.
It's the exact same word.
Not the
Fertile
exact-
Japan.
You show me feudal, I'll show you futile. All right.
No, you can't because
Yeah.
futile has a TILE and then feudal.
Is the same.
It's not the same. It has a D,
Not.
an AL at the end, and it
Your
has a
attempts
U
are
in it.
futile. No one says your attempts are futile.
Yeah.
Boom, he got you there.
Here's this big old L, baby.
No, you took the L.
I did not take the L.
Yeah,
you
you
were.
did.
I was
incorrect.
literally agreeing with Carter.
No, you were agreeing with me.
I'm not agreeing with you.
He's bending reality again. Damn it!
He spit in my mouth.
Y'all
I can feel my
forget.
name changing.
Y'all
Called
forget
me
the
a
shit I
cunt.
can do, dude. I don't
Yeah. You're like the lady. You're like the lady from
Come on.
WandaVision. Come on.
Resident Evil movies where you can do stuff with your brain and it's
Mila
Not great.
Janjanovic.
yeah, Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
You live above the boogie fucking communism.
You like Mila Janjanovic, Andre? Jagovovich?
You mean the person who's basically
Paycheck?
only the star because she's fucking the director?
She's
Because
married.
They're married.
I don't know about that, but like sure.
I only heard that in passing as a joke once. Is that she only gets into movies because her husband directs them? I don't think it could possibly not be the truth, but
I
don't
mean, I'm starting to think about it more and more and more, especially after what they did to Monster Hunter. Boy,
Man,
I'm mad about that.
she gets naked in a lot of her movies. Most of them, actually, almost all of them.
They
Bar-
ruined Resident Evil for Trevor.
What?
Like how the Resident Evil movies ruined the series a little bit. Now it's a stain.
They
On
didn't
Resident
ruin the
Evil.
series.
Series,
They're a different
thing.
thing.
It left a stain.
They did not leave a stain at all. They're completely two different entities.
They're still fucking awesome.
There's
And there is
never been a time that I've been playing Resident Evil game and being like, oh man, the movies ruined this for me. Because they're not even similar.
I specifically went back into the old world and just started killing Diablos in like rebellion as to that fucking movie.
What are you talking
I have a
about?
full set now
Yeah, I don't know
in
what
the
you.
Monster
What
Hunter
the
movies.
The fuck are
The
you?
same guy who directed that shit and ruined the Resident Evil ruined the Monster Hunters.
He didn't ruin Resident Evil. He made all of them. There wasn't a good one first.
No,
There wasn't a thing that he could ruin. Like
I know.
He started.
it was bad from the get. It was
movies.
bad. It hit the
Yeah,
ground
he
running,
didn't ruin
and
anything.
immediately
He just made fucking.
it didn't even
30
run.
bad
It hit the
movies.
ground. That was it.
Yeah.
It didn't even take off running. And he did the same thing to my boys.
Yeah. You had hopes.
Didn't he make
I
like
didn't.
Dragon
I didn't.
Picture, like
I
four
just hope it
times?
wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Didn't he what?
It was so much worse.
Didn't like in the trailer or something, people were complaining because like the big monster that Mila Jovovich went to fight, it was like 4 times larger than it actually is in the games. Like he made the monster like way too fucking big or something, and people were mad about it.
Then this anatomy was like completely off.
Okay, that's not what I asked, but all right. I guess it's close.
They
It's
can
bad.
be fucking huge. I don't know who's arguing about that. They can be fucking huge.
Okay.
I actually thought that was a door, dude.
thought that was
So
a
what was
door.
the door? I
I
thought
just
that
thought
was
that
a
was like
door
really
too.
far in the
Fuck.
background, and I thought you just had like a little drape covering your doorway.
It's
Wow, I even know how your room's laid out, and I was surprised by that.
yeah. It's gotten real dark outside.
Yeah, no, it's getting a little bit windy.
Yeah.
Not bad though, not too bad, I guess.
Carter's scared of the wind.
I have a weird irrational fear of tornadoes killing me and everything that I love, and
Tornado Valley,
it
get the
takes
fuck
up
out.
He's not in
Like,
Tornado Valley.
You're
we're
in
not
Tornado
in.
Valley.
We've
We
literally
are
been over this
sitting,
so many fucking times.
yeah,
We're
we are
not in
sitting
Tornado
adjacent to Tornado Valley, but we are not in Tornado.
Yeah, you keep getting them.
No,
You
we
keep
haven't
getting
had
them.
one in like fucking over a year or
No,
so.
we
No, you
haven't.
keep getting
Yeah.
them.
I have like literally an irrational fear that a
We
tornado.
literally have like maybe one tornado a year.
When I was a kid and like bad storms would happen, I would be running around like the first and second floor of my house, looking out windows, like trying to see if there was a tornado so I could run to the basement. Just like the whole time storms were going on.
Yeah. I remember this
It
one
was-
time. I was like maybe 10 years old, and I was with my uncle at my grandma's, and the tornado siren was going on because a tornado was spotted outside of like town. And we walked outside to the end of the driveway, and we're just looking at the sky. And
Yeah.
he's like, it's fine until you hear like the train noise, and then we'll go inside. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And we just
What-
stood out there the whole
remind me
time,
of
and
train
nothing
noise.
happened. It was super dope.
Like the
Yeah.
horn or it banging against the tracks.
What do you think of when I say train?
When I think of a
noise?
train, I think of three different noises. First thing you're gonna hear is the chugga chugga chugga. You're gonna
Uh-huh.
hear like it beating against the tracks,
Yeah, no,
and then you hear the horn.
no.
You get the horn.
When you're next to a train, you could hear them going down the tracks.
Thunk, 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 thunk,
Yeah.
thunk, especially in the subway.
If you're
it gets
not
worse.
right next to the fucking train, you're not gonna hear that. So when I say when you hear train noises, what do you think of?
All three at once.
No, you don't. You fucking
that's
piece of shit.
that's just how I am.
No,
I live around a lot of bad railroads around here, and
I literally live 2 minutes away from a train track.
same.
I never hear it going down the tracks except for the choo choo shit. What are you pointing at? You've
Choo choo.
right.
Yeah.
That is what the train noise is. But
So it
how-
isn't the chugga chugga, it's the choo choo that you're looking for.
Yeah. What the fuck are you?
That's what I was confused about.
How are you confused?
Because there's two noises. It's chugga chugga,
Oh my
and then
God,
there's
you-
choo choo. Two different noises. I want to know which one I
Carter,
should be
what-
scared of because I
What
hear
did you
choo
think
choo. I
of
don't
when I
want to run.
said train noise?
That loud rumbling that happens that shakes the earth.
That's the chugga chugga. Trevor hears choo choo. He hears chugga chugga. I hear both.
You hear the train horn
Mhm.
in your head. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun.
I know.
Um,
I'm living my life's purpose.
I did not get
but
out of
yeah,
that what I thought I was.
when
gonna
the tornado came through that not decimated, but it hit the town that I live next to, after we knew where it was, me and my dad, we went and stood on the porch and just kind of watched it go
Yeah.
by. It's really sucked to just sit there and watch because like every now and again it'll be like going and going and going, and then all of a sudden you see a fuck ton of wood just like up in the air, and you're like, oh, it hit a house. Like because you can't see the house, you can just see the explosion of the house, and you're like, oh no, it hit another house. It was bad to watch because it's just like I was like, there goes that person's house. Hopefully they were safe. It's just
Hopefully
like
they
a
have
horrible thing to
insurance.
watch. This shit fucks me up when I'm like watching bad shit happen and there's just like nothing you can do. I'm just
Mhm.
I'm like, well, there you go. I hope they were safe. Fuck.
Yeah, well, I wasn't. I was at my cousin's house when that happened, and we weren't.
Oh, yeah.
We weren't that close to it as you were, but we could still like see it, and it was like, we thought it was pretty cool. We were running around outside on the porch, like, dude, look at that shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like once you see it and you know where it's going, it's like, okay. Like it sucks for the people that are in its path,
Yeah.
but it's like I'm like when you see it, it's like, well, I can watch it unless it like suddenly does a fucking
Yeah.
180 back at us, which would be weird. But
But
A flip.
you're like, what's the word?
irrationally afraid of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Very.
I
He's
just
been
said
saying
like
that.
times
There's
it's an
just little
irrational
times
thing.
we've been playing
Irrational
like
fear.
games or whatever, and you'll be like, "Oh, it's storming. It's getting windy. I gotta get off."
To be
Then-
fair, I live like in a lower area than around us, and
Yeah.
then like up on a hill in that lower area. So the wind really, really just whips
Yeah.
on down through here real gosh
But-
darn fast. It's like
there was a time when I was living near you, and it was like storming real bad, and you were freaking out.
yeah,
You made me
yeah.
take you home
Did you? Did I? Is
You
Yeah.
bitch.
because you had like came over or
Right.
whatever.
that where you lived at Austin's?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
I might have wanted to go home for different reasons, but
No, it was like storming bad, and you were like, "I gotta go."
okay. Probably. It's a weird fear, dude. Can't get over it.
It's
I
nuts.
really like thunderstorms that just don't have like heavy winds. I like a little thunder, the pitter patter of rain, all that shit's tight. Then you introduce winds, and I'm like, oh.
Oh,
Carter's
please
greatest
don't
fear is
fuck
the
me.
wind.
And spooky.
Yeah.
Is it
I do
spooky?
get like unnerved if it's like late at night and it's windy. For some reason,
Yeah.
that like is not calming to me at all. I hate that feeling.
Yeah, right.
Like last night, I was like walking my dog and it was really windy and it was like super dark and I was like, this feels weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm not like scared or anything. It's just like it feels very unnerving.
You feel like suddenly like exposed and out in the open. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's like unsettling,
yeah. Yeah, G.
spooky. Yeah, G. My
Yeah,
dog,
gamer.
my hard G.
Gamer
We gotta start saying gamer with the hard R.
with the hard R. That's
Yeah.
what I was.
Gamer.
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 There's
We
gamer
never
and
say
then there's
gamer.
gamer.
No one says gamer. No one says gamer.
I should do I should do that. But
What's
like,
up, my gamer?
do I should
Yeah,
do
that's why I
that,
get
but
fucked.
I should do that bit, but like the Chris Rock bit about that. But,
Yeah.
like, just say gamer and gamer like, on stage, like there's two different
Video
kinds of
game?
gamers. All right, there's gamers and there's gamers. You know what I'm saying?
Two types of video game playing people.
Yeah, there's gamers and there's gamers. It only takes one bad gamer to ruin it up for all the other gamers out here.
It's not even his joke though, because it was like there's black people that want to have a good time, and then he says that
Yeah,
he doesn't differentiate
Ghosts and
between the
ghouls?
A and the hard R.
I know, but that's the only way I could do that bit.
Oh.
What else? What would be the blanket gamer word?
Ghosts and the ghouls, boy. Every
No.
time the ghouls trying
Because
to have
like
fun, they always
the
fucking
word that
ghosts.
he has black and then that word. What would be the black
Gaming.
part of the gamer?
No idea.
Exactly. So it'd have to be the gamer and gamer.
Gamer and gamer.
That's the only way that could work.
Gotcha.
What if I
Unless-
What if I just stop at gay? What if I just stop
What
at that?
if,
What if I
dude?
just what if I just
Crazy,
stop
it's a
there?
crazy
Well, I mean,
world.
that's
So many
reason.
What's up, my
scenarios.
gay?
Yeah, that's how you and your boyfriend talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, what up, my gay?
What up, my fellow gay?
Yeah. You guys gonna call each other the F word?
Faggot?
Yeah.
Not like we haven't done it before.
Nice.
Nice.
You're gonna like look back at him when he's hitting it from behind and be like, "Yeah,
Like-
fuck me, you."
Not so hard, faggot.
Gentle, I'm 40 pounds.
Forty,
Jeez.
fucking asshole.
He's just picking you up with both hands like you're a fucking.
He's got 20 pounds on me. Fuck off.
I didn't expect you to be dating a chubber.
Yeah, he looks
I
like one of
kinda-
those,
140.
he looks like one of those bitches from Tiny 4K.
You never seen him. If
I expected that
it
would
kind of
go
does,
over
it
better
weirds
with
me
this
out a
crowd.
little bit that you guys immediately took to Facebook and just typed in the name and just started like
What?
trying to
Yeah.
fun.
Wanted to make fun of you.
I
You
didn't
wanted
do
to make
that.
fun of me.
You did too.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
Trevor
did.
did it.
No,
he just
I
didn't
literally
actually. He
didn't.
didn't
I
openly
He
express
did.
that he was doing
Send
it.
me pictures of it.
You sent me pictures.
No, Trevor sent us pictures.
I did it.
It literally happened.
No.
He made
it
3
literally
attempts.
didn't. It never happened.
I especially like it when he sent a picture of like just some random guy, and then he put a question mark, and he's like, "Huh? Huh?
Right,
Me?"
yeah. That was Trevor's doing. He did that.
Yeah, he did that.
He did.
And that one guy who just had his nothing but his tidy whities on.
Never forget.
Never forget.
That was a cool dude. Yeah, dude. Who the fuck takes a picture like that, dog? I
I could see his
understand, like,
ass cheeks.
it's like the fad, you know. You take a picture, like you're sagging your pants and your boxers are showing. But see, those are boxers. This dude was doing
Yeah.
it with fucking tidy
tidy
whities.
whities.
I saw a Facebook profile where a dude was hanging his pants below the bottom line of his tidy whities, so he's just kind of having his pants lower than his underwear. He was in shape. I'll give him that.
Well, yeah, that guy was shredded, but come on.
What a stupid look, dude.
He's
What a
doing
dumbass.
yeah, dog.
This shit's. Why the fuck would you think of doing that? You think that looks cool?
He's next level, bro. Of course he thinks it looks cool. He
Yeah.
thought it looked
He's like, look at me and my fucking tidy whities.
awesome.
I thought those
Don't
got
focus.
abolished. I thought those were fucking illegal to wear.
Yeah. You can wear them if you
Yeah.
want to reduce your sperm count over the course of like 7 years.
Yeah. They hug your nuts pretty tight. But you're supposed to wear them if you're a runner, because they keep your
Yeah.
nutsack from getting twisted.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, is that how
If
you
you wear
twisted
like
yours,
boxers
Trev?
and stuff, I did not twist my nutsack running.
You
but
twisted
yes,
your
I
nuts.
did twist my nuts once. It was during football. It wasn't just
Oh,
When you were running,
well. There was a whole lot of other fucking things that happened, but yeah,
you ran. You ran. You twisted your fucking nuts.
it wasn't because of the running part. I took a helmet to the fucking pelvis. It twisted,
I don't think that's. I
twisted
mean, that's gotta.
my scrotum.
I would imagine it hurt, but I don't think taking the helmet to your pelvis twisted your nuts. I think you running twisted your nuts.
Like I said, it was a part of it. I ran and then I took a helmet to the fucking pelvis.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
why
like,
this
it
is
was
a
just-
hard
it-
concept.
It was twisting it as you're running, but just that hit was basically like tying it in a knot.
Yeah, this is the impact of getting hit with a fucking helmet in the groin. This is not a complicated subject.
So how
You
did
can
they
see
treat you?
how
Did they
this
like
happened.
massage your balls?
No, you just have to let it fucking do its thing.
Would have been really cool.
Like if it's
you
bad
could have
enough,
played
they'll
this
have to
up.
surgically do it. But like they'll just like
You could have played this up like you had a really hot nurse and she was just basically massaging your balls until they fucking just straightened out. You could have played that up.
all right, don't act like I'm the bad one at improv here. All right,
Come on.
I've thrown you so many alley oops to improv off of,
Alley-oops?
and you've shat in the basket every time.
I don't even think I went for them. I think I just let them hit the ground.
My point exactly.
Possibly an act of
So
defiance.
don't you fucking come at me like I fumbled the ball.
You could have played this up in your favor, man, though. Could have.
Yeah, I could have just told a massive lie about how I had a nurse fucking jerk me off in the doctor's office.
You could have.
But I
And
didn't.
it would have been awesome.
You know why? Because I respect women and I respect nurses. I swear you
Unless
do not.
they're-
You think of them as sex objects, which is weird because you don't even fuck them. You only fuck dudes. So that's a very weird angle you're coming from.
Trevor, you did tell me the other day that women with small tits should get shot. So I don't know how big of a feminist you can be.
Yeah, but where did I say they should get shot at?
Who knows?
In
I don't
the
know.
titties. So
In
that
the
they could
titties.
get surgically bigger titties. So literally, my idea was to help them.
It's helping
get
you
shot.
get bigger titties from me.
Hey, what's that? A
Mhm.
bee?
I'm looking out for the bigger picture, you know?
So
Yeah,
how
yeah.
small is too? How small? Like, what size does it start by getting small? Does it start at C? Does it start at B?
C is like the one where it's like, all right, I get it. Below C is like, what the fuck are you doing? Why? You know?
Maybe not everybody just wants to please you, man.
and that's their problem.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to talk about it, regardless. So if they don't want me to talk about how small titties are bullshit, then you know what? Fix them.
Fix 'em.
It's not that difficult.
Famous last words from Trevor over here.
Yeah. I am humble enough to address my problems when they're brought up.
You're humble enough to address your problems.
When they get brought up, yeah.
Yeah,
If
I'm
I have
sure.
an issue that I need to fix, I'll gladly take that into consideration.
I don't think you've done that a single time since
I've
we've
never been addressed with a real problem that should be changed.
Yeah, see, that's now you're changing the goalpost. You're making
No,
it
I'm
harder.
not. If you come at me with some stupid shit that is very insignificant, it doesn't matter.
Let's
That's
talk about your
dumb.
emotional detachment from other people and how you
That
don't
is not
like
a
to let people
problem.
in.
That is a benefit.
Let's talk about how
You
you
don't like to let people in, and this is
Yeah.
killing your dating life.
you
That
cover up
is-
your comedy, but your form of comedy only is meant to hurt other people. How about that?
Also a benefit. That sides with what Andre said. Those are two.
No,
Those are
but
two correlating pluses.
He's pushing
It's a
people away, and he's killing his dating life.
I don't see how that's an issue. I'm
Can't
fine
date?
with it. Most days.
If you want to be a player, you got to know how to play.
Why would I want to be a player? It sounds boring.
Yeah,
Why would I want to have 80 bitches in my stable I could juggle around for no reason? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, dog.
Yeah.
I don't like how
I need
Carter looks at
one
cameras.
down bitch, and that's all I need.
Yeah, but if you're emotionally detached, then
Yeah,
You're not
well, you
gonna
know
get
what,
that one
dude?
down
Good
bitch.
things take time. So if they
Why don't we
they
start
want me
now?
to get emotionally attached, they got to work for it.
why don't we start now?
They gotta work for it.
Yeah.
They have to work for me.
I did not say that. It's not what I said.
If they suck you off, do you tell them that your entire childhood trauma about you, and you tell them about the PlayStation?
No. Thanks for bringing that up, by the way. It's great. Thank you.
What do you say?
I love resurfacing these memories that I've tried to bury so far. So far
Maybe
down.
face them instead of burying them.
No, that's bullshit.
Is that bullshit?
Yes. That is a stupid system created by therapists to make you think you're figuring out what the issue is, but really it's just getting back to what another issue will be later.
Okay.
It's not fucking solving any problems. It's just uncovering more shit that you'll have to deal with later in life again. So that you keep coming back. It's a tool to make you keep providing them with your business as a consumer. I don't
Well, I'll
fall
tell you
into
this.
those systems.
I'll tell you this, Trevor. You're what, 24 now?
I'm like
23?
a fucking power hammer, dude. You throw this emotional bullshit into my system, I just jack it down till it obliterates.
Yeah.
I'm like a forge.
I'll buy you
Yeah.
a PlayStation for your next birthday. How about that?
I don't need a PlayStation. I don't need anything. I don't need your fucking sympathy. I need nothing.
You're the best, man.
Except for my katana. I need that. Because that is my emotional
Except for my
support
katana.
And I need
Fuck
it
yeah.
because I can't go into Walmart without it. I feel fucking empty.
You'd fit in right at home at this Walmart over by me, because it's just full of crackheads, meth addicts, and junkies. It's just super, super fucking ghetto.
Carter had something to say and you interrupted
No,
him for
it's
that.
cool. No, it's over.
Carter, what were you saying? Say it.
I'm not saying it. It's over. The moment
I've
passed.
tossed up the space for you now. Now you have to say it.
I'm smacking it down. The
No.
game's over.
No, you can't do
I
this to me,
couldn't get
dude.
over you talking about how terrific you were at dealing with your emotional problems. And now I can't get
Whoa.
over talking about, I don't know, the mall or some shit, whatever women talk about.
Never did I say I was terrific at dealing with the problems. I just said I had a way of doing it. That is not the same thing.
Yeah.
And you were going to interject with talking about the mall.
No,
What?
yeah,
No,
it was whatever he was talking
no,
about.
I'm saying you fit right at home in the Walmart by me.
Mateyet now, because you're a woman.
What?
Mateyet,
What?
because you're a lady.
No. If I had to pick a female name, it would be Mia. That would what it be. Because my literal, if you just take the first letter of all of my fucking names, you just get Mia. That's it.
MIA.
MEA.
That's me.
Yeah, we'll just say it. I mean, my name's already spelled weird as is, so it would seem fitting.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Spanish for Matthew.
It's not. You can eat my ass.
You can disagree all you want. Facts are the facts, dude.
Yeah, and they don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, they really don't.
A little bit of Shapiro, and if you actually watch Shapiro, you'd realize he actually said some good stuff.
Yeah. If you watch Shapiro, you'd actually realize he's pretty funny.
You'd actually realize he actually debates people that
Yeah.
he cherry picks.
You actually
And then-
realize that he actually debates people who are very worthy of debate, and they're not just like college students trying to enjoy their day on campus or anything like that.
Well, that's Steven Crowder. That's what Steven Crowder
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Ben Shapiro picked people to come on to his show specifically to lose arguments with him, and then
Mhm.
like that's it. That's the world.
I'm Ben
That is
Shapiro.
cool. That's not funny. You can't laugh about that. It's not funny. Like shit like that, gay shit like that.
No, not really like that. No, more like critical race theory is a lie because I'm going to make up a new definition for it that doesn't make sense, and then I'm going to say how that's what race theory is and how it's wrong. More like that.
I am tired of these leftist podcasts and them talking about their katanas.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
All they want is katanas. They want to bring the Eastern world into the Western Judeo-Christian world, and that's not what we need. Be good Judeo-Christian boys that clean their room up.
Yeah, what is? Never mind. We're not gonna get into that. That's a. No, we're not. That's for another time.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good on time, so we can
Cool.
wrap this up.
Fucking-
Anybody have any closing remarks?
So the people who play PlayStation are mad that Xbox now has an exclusivity game in Starfield coming out, and I think that's rich. And if you have had a PlayStation for years and you're mad that exclusivity is now not working for you, you should pick up your PlayStation and bash yourself over the head 3,000 times with it until you're dead.
Agreed.
That's a hot take.
You've put money for years into the cycle that perpetuates console exclusivity, and now, for one of the few times in history, it's actually affecting you negatively. But you've never petitioned your own gaming company that perpetuates that idea against doing it. So I guess it sucks to fucking suck.
Yep.
I want God of War and Spider-Man. I guess if you want, you can petition Sony to trade for Starfield. That's all I had, really. That
Okay.
it upset me.
Yeah.
And all I got is Carter. I saw
Never
the
mind.
ghost petting the deer thing. It's super cool.
I really should have cut him off.
Ghost Deer
Yeah.
thing. You saw something on Facebook that I shared?
Yeah.
There's a little
Oh.
squiggle on a picture somebody took of a deer, and it looks like a ghost petting a deer. It's cute. I don't think it's a ghost. I think it's a little squiggle on the screen, but it looks like scary when you zoom in because it looks turned to look at you with glowing eyes.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like this shit or whatever. I don't know. See you next week.